name is Mimi Dio. I can't say my last name.
My name is Angelina.
And we are here with Diva Chat with all new hot topics and gossip and stuff like that. The reason why you might hear a lot of noise is because our fans are on because our AC is broken down.
Yeah.
So if we speak a little louder and you hear like kind of a fuzz, it's because of that. So girl, how you been?
I've been good, and you?
I've been okay. A little stressed out.
I traveled, I'm wearing jeans.
I know you barely, and white at that too, you barely wear jeans.
I thought it was before Labor Day.
I know, because you can't wear the Labor Day.
Which I don't believe is happening anyway. And you can wear it anytime you want to. I think. We're really this is last.
Oh my goodness. But girl, you look good though. I like the whole look.
Thank you. I'm really relaxed.
I know.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's Wednesday the 31st, and we are here. There was a major storm that hit the East Coast this past weekend, well, the past Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hurricane Irene.
Irene got hit.
Let me tell you, this Irene bitch hurricane came through the whole East Coast and like caused a whole bunch of chaos, a whole bunch of ruckus, a whole bunch of nonsense shit that we had to do. From North Carolina getting hit with no power, Virginia getting hit with no power, Washington D.C., Vermont, Jersey, New York City.
Well, the thing was that when it hit New York City,
Long Island.
Storm.
Well, that's the thing too.
Regardless of what, it still was a hurricane. I was supposed to go like Brazil.
Get your boobies done again, or lips done?
No, to go hang out with the boys.
Oh.
I finally get a little booby done. And I was going to, but the flights were delayed and canceled.
I know, because I called you. You were still in New York on
I was at the airport, matter of fact, on the same day where it's gonna hit. It was on Saturday. No, the Saturday night, Sunday it hit.
So it was Friday, because Friday they canceled.
No, but Saturday morning and stuff, like they were canceling flights anyway. Because the whole hurricane thing, the pattern where you're gonna go to Brazil and stuff. And they canceled the airport. I'm like, I'm not staying here. So I went to my friend's house, which she didn't tell me that it was a Zone 8 area. And we didn't
How come you didn't come to my house, bitch?
Because my phone wasn't working. For some reason,
I was in Zone 8.
I didn't think because my friend dropped me off at the airport, so he was like, well, come with me. But he didn't tell me that it was Zone 8, which everyone has to evacuate. We didn't. So I kind of stood inside the house where the hurricane was coming.
You know what's so funny, because I was in Zone 8 too, actually.
Look at that, I would have gone to you in Zone 8 too.
I know. But you know what, honestly, it's just one of those things that, I didn't leave my house, I just taped up the windows, which I found out was just a lie when you tape up the windows. It's, the only thing taping up the windows helps is if from shattering to 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
That's about it. But other than that, I had all my windows taped, I had blankets in front of the windows, I had like 2 boxes of candles.
I mean, if it was up to me, I would tape the windows inside and outside too.
That's
and I wouldn't tape it like across. I would just tape it the whole entire. It covers the whole window with tape.
Oh, you mean like see nothing outside?
No, like if you get clear vision, you can see things outside.
No, of course.
But the whole entire window is tape, because even if it wouldn't even shatter at all. It would just crumble, but it won't crumble to like a hole in the floor or anything. But then it's a vicious tape a lot of stuff. But they do sell these plastic things that goes on it's some cheap plastic. You know how like when you put book covers back in the day, where it was the one that it was stuck on the book. There was some that was rubber and stuck on the book. You gotta like wet it and it sticks on it, and it stays on it because it's your book. But they have like a window where it's a piece, it's a plastic, it's a sticker, a big sticker. You get your size of your window, you gotta tell them. They cut it out for you. You go, you take it out, you put it all over your window, and it just stays in your window. It's a case for a window, like if you put a case of protective screen from your phone.
Okay.
It's like that. But they have that for windows. That's like probably the best thing you can get besides tape. because even if it's shattered or not, it's gonna be like a car windshield where it'll just flatten to million pieces, but it won't form. But did you find it to be a little hype up?
The hyped up? You know what? As everybody was saying on Saturday and Friday and Sunday, you know, it's better being safe than sorry, because I wasn't going to stay in my house on Saturday through Sunday. I was actually going to leave Friday night, Saturday morning, because I wasn't sure about the storm, to see, like, honestly, because I didn't know if it was going to break windows, I didn't know if it was going to be that bad, I didn't know, you know, it's a good thing I didn't leave, but it's a good thing I didn't leave, and I, you know, whatever, because a lot of shit happened in the house, whatever, and, you know, I'm kind of glad that I didn't waste the money traveling or anything, because basically once it got to New York City, it became a tropical storm. It wasn't even I almost said a microwave. It was a hurricane.
A microwave, bro. The tag of the microwave.
But, you know, the thing was that it was so intense. I got, you know, I had major anxiety from Friday night to Saturday. You know, I wasn't sure if I should leave or not, being the fact that, you know, my baby's only a couple of weeks old. You know, I was worried about, you know, doing stuff like that, so I didn't really know what to do. I was at like a 50-50 thing. But I think some things were overhyped, like, oh, it's gonna come, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do this. But as I'm looking at it now, and looking on the news and looking at pictures and stuff, I think they did the right thing by closing down the trains, all MTA service, buses, subways, Metro North, LIR, Caltrain, everything, even New Jersey Transit was canceled fully. I think better be safe than sorry. I think it was a good thing that they shut down everything. You know, seeing the fact that even in Wellington, New Jersey today, early, a couple hours ago, there was a big news thing about the Passaic River overflowing as of 9 p.m. like, you know, last night, you know, so I honestly think that, you know, I think they did the right thing. I mean, a lot of people are saying that, you know, I think it was right. I think next time, we're gonna have another one probably, which is called Katia. So hopefully she doesn't work her way up to.
Sorry, it's too expensive for the hurricane.
I'm broke.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
What do you think about the hype though?
I mean, the way they explain it, the way they say it scares people. But, I mean, it was right for the city to do that. I'm sorry, it was right. They basically made up for what they did in the snowstorm, where they didn't shut down the subway, they didn't shut down the train, the buses, they didn't shut down anything, and what happened the next day, trains and buses got stuck in the snow.
That's true.
So, that's why they shut down the trains and buses for the storm, because they don't want to make it happen again. Because you know the trains and buses were working, people would be in the trains and buses with a hurricane and stuff. Are you retarded?
Yeah, you can't, and they also
and that strong wind, when you know, when like you go over like the 7th train, where it's just the tracks, there's no walls, or
above ground train,
a strong wind could top that over.
Yeah, because they said that they can't go.
So what do you want to do? You gonna die in the train because of the wind, or stay home? But I mean, it was great. Like the next day, the freaking sun came out.
I know, it was windy the next day though. It was very windy.
So then I was like, great, my vacation is like over, it's to New York. Let's party with the boys.
But I think, being the fact that I think it was a smart thing to do, closing the trains, because like they said that they can't have trains, working over 39 miles per hour. Sorry. So,
funny.
Because I had a moment in my head.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about this situation. Is anything really talking?
Well, we have a couple of things that we want to talk about. We already did
our VMA show.
I know, we did our VMA show special. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about which we couldn't get through our first episode, premiere. which is, we're going to talk about Jersey Shore, actually, the episode that just passed on Sunday.
Oh, the fight.
The fight, or whatever. Then we're going to talk about Oprah behind the scenes,
Oh,
which is a little late,
situation.
but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Jersey Housewives real quick, or whatever. You know, anything, other things that you want to talk about. But real quick, I want to talk about being the fact that, you know, Oprah has ended her Oprah behind the scenes, and now she's coming out with a life class show at late at night or whatever. I loved Oprah. I love the show. I watch it every day. I watch behind the scenes every weekend, which is over now. I know I would text you or call you and be like, hey, I'm watching Oprah behind the scenes. I loved it. I'm waiting for her life class to start, which I'm excited about.
You definitely watching it?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Go away already. She's
Bitch, you're just jealous because you're not a billionaire like her.
No, if she's still gonna be on TV, she should just do a damn TV show.
So that's why she's gonna be on her own network.
That was just stupid. So then why didn't it just continue to show it to her own network?
I don't know, because she got back to it. She wants
okay.
no, the thing with this class is, it's not gonna be like.
I guess I know it's teach people like about you know all that like how to teach people to get their lives better and all that.
Yeah,
but I mean, whatever. You know.
I'm having major moments today.
I don't know. You should have done something else. But I mean that's you, girl. You watch that.
Girl, I'm noticing we're wearing the same Christian Louboutins today. Girl, you went to my class today.
I didn't go to your class, girl. Okay, you're size 7, size 1.
And I'm here to guess what?
Okay, so
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something real quick before we go back to hot topics. I just bought these beautiful shoes. They're gorgeous. They're by Gianmarco Lorenzi. I think I'm saying his name right, I think. But they are $3,000. They have beautiful, I can't wait to show you. They are gorgeous. They're like, because if you know who Gianmarco Lorenzo is, you look him up or whatever. And there's like a double platform, but it's like in depth or whatever. It has diamonds on it. And it's diamonds in the heels. I can't wait to get them. $3,000 worth of shoes. It was my pushka gift, whatever it's called.
I just try them on, girl.
Remember how like there's remember Mariah HSN special? They had like a pushka gift or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That's what I got. So my one's talking about this to me. I'm aware the one whenever I because I ordered them from LA, from the actual boutique over there that he does. So once I get them, you know, I'm gonna wear them with some flashy outfit.
I know.
You know.
I'll buy a picture from you.
That's sure.
So
girl, anyway, I just had to let everybody know that what a beautiful pair of shoes that I got a new pair of shoes. Which I actually wore my on the VMA special the other day. I wore my Jimmy Choo's new shoes too. I know, I was letting people know. When I was talking about it, you cut me off. Because I remember from the video.
Because we were talking about the damn show.
So yeah.
Shoot.
So girl, what else do you want to talk about? I see
okay, so Jersey Shore. I was watching that. This was just a punk ass.
I know.
He's a punk. You know. Okay, I'm sorry. He did that. He bumped this out on purpose. Why? Because he didn't want to get beat up by Ronnie. That's the reason why. Yeah, and he even said the reason why he hit himself up on the wall was to knock himself out, or to make it hurt so he doesn't have to feel the punches of Ronnie. I'm sorry, Ronnie's a big giant dude, so punches is nothing. He's a punk guy. But then that episode was pretty nice. Yeah.
And that's the same episode that's gonna be on tomorrow night, right?
Yeah. It's very easy. But they're gonna have behind this like I guess after show. Which I don't watch, so I really don't care.
I don't watch it.
But yeah, it's just the after show is 3 feet. I don't know why 3 feet. I guess it's a holiday. But
no, it's a holiday weekend. I guess a lot of people are going away this weekend. I guess you know it makes sense. Whatever. Jersey Shore I think was alright. I mean I watched it, but
It was okay.
it was alright. I mean, I just think it's getting a little bit too like
Too what? Too what, girl? What are you looking at?
Sorry, I'm looking at one of our producers giving me my hair is messed up. Sorry.
Stop.
But I think Jersey Shore is alright. I mean, I can't wait to see I just want to see what happens after because I haven't heard anything that happens after.
Yeah, I haven't either. So
let's see what happens. What else do you want to talk about, girl?
Let's go talking about Bagel stuff.
Oh, that's another show. You're tired of it. Go ahead, girl. Take it away.
Okay, so this past episode, you know Shelly, right? She's tight.
Yeah, I watched.
She's always about my girlfriend. She's boring. So anyway, she's hanging out with these two stupid girls. I forgot their names. One with the long pretty hair.
Priscilla and the other girl.
Yeah, whatever her name. So Shelly, I mean not Shelly.
It's like something with T, I think.
Yeah, the chunky girl. Okay, they went to what is that called?
Mardi Gras.
Thank you.
In New Orleans.
You watching still. Mardi Gras. So,
I didn't watch it all there.
So Shelly's friends were like, oh, I don't want to go. You're in Mardi Gras. It's to get drunk and party. I'm sorry, you're gonna go to Mardi Gras and sit down and be like, oh, this girl beat. There's no point of you being there. That's boring. When you go to Mardi Gras, that's the purpose of going to Mardi Gras. Is to get drunk and to flash your titties and to just get wasted.
Real quick, have you ever gone to Mardi Gras before?
No, but I want to.
We should make a plan for next year.
No, definitely. I'm getting twisted. And more than twisted. I show my titties. Yeah.
We should make a plan. Okay.
So I guess Shelly's lesbian chick was hanging out with the crew that she hated, so it kind of made her fake in a way. And then all of a sudden, because her worst enemy is Judy, and Judy was like, "Why are you hanging out with us?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" All of a sudden, Shelly went from Greek to her friend to like her enemy, talking shit. It's like that needs to go. I'm sorry.
Because she threw something on one of the people from downstairs.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you can be drunk and you can be drunk, but don't be a sloppy drunk.
Don't be a sloppy.
Once you want to fight and you want to fight other people and throw shit, it's there's a problem. But then that was really it. Like, there wasn't really that much time. I'm waiting for a big act fight, which is next week. Other than that, anything you want to talk about?
Well, no, because there was a kind of a fight at the end of the show with.
Well, it was Shelly and Judy. And Judy was at the confessional room, doing her little scampy thing. And Shelly wanted to use the confessional room, but she just opened the door without knocking, which is rude.
Yeah, she's swung open the door.
Yeah, so Judy was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she came and she knocked like really hard.
Yo, her face went like
at Shelly's face, like, doing, I'm supposed to do because they started fighting. They started fighting, but at the end of the day, they still both stood home. Don't get it, whatever. But
that's about.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for another fight.
I'm waiting for my
Spanish show.
No, what I'm waiting for is the actual show from LA to come back. I don't like this whole thing where they're going to New Orleans. I don't like the spin-off. I like the original in the Bear Girls house in LA with whatever. I just think they just want to. They're gonna play out the show so much that people are not like it anymore.
I'm waiting for them to come to New York.
I don't think they would ever come to New York. I don't think New York will allow it.
They have to find a house. The thing with between New York and LA and stuff like that is LA, all the party scenes is next to houses, mansions, and stuff.
They can do it in Manhattan and Hampton.
But they're gonna travel hours and hours from Long Island to New York City. That's not gonna happen. And all of them are not ready to be. They could do that.
Or Brooklyn House. They can do a Brooklyn.
They could live in Jersey.
They could put them in a brownstone or a house in Jersey.
I guess, but
I don't think New York.
It has to be a huge, like a mansion. Because every house they stay is a mansion. It's not a little house. It's a mansion. But who knows? I mean, they probably will. That's
what else, girl, you want to talk about?
Stuff. What do you two want to talk about?
I don't know, girl. You have everything more to talk about.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk about. Do you know in a state in New York City for people who are on welfare?
It's in New York City.
It's in New York City. People in the state and somewhere in New York City. In order to be on welfare, which I'm not, Are you?
If I can afford a $3,000 pair of shoes, don't you think I'm not in what's it called?
I don't know.
Girl? My man got money.
Now you have
You
to...
being shady, bitch.
Now
You being shady.
Now you have to do a drug test to be on welfare. Do you think that's good, or do you think that's wrong?
I think it should be a drug test. Don't think you have to get a drug test for it? No way. Hold on.
I'm talking about secret.
I think being the fact that you have to take a drug test when you start working. Because I just think it's like they do anything now. Like they're just starting to do anything now.
Okay, I understand the drug test.
No, I understand. No, that's what I'm trying to say. I understand the drug test because
What happened? Anyways, can I speak then? Thank you. I think, for me, people should be required to take drug tests. Not because of invasion of privacy, not because everyone is taking on drugs, but there are a few bad... What are you laughing for? Anyways, don't mind her. She was smoking.
You're being shady today, bitch. Relax.
What are you laughing for?
Because I'm having a moment. Sorry, I'm just... Go ahead,
there are people who are a few bad apples that do use drugs while on welfare, so they take advantage of the money they receive. Then there are people who are on welfare because they just need an extra help. Because, I mean, this economy, they're not paying enough for people who have 3 kids or 4 kids.
No.
You know, which I think you should have kids if you're financially stable, and if you're going to have another one, you should know you're going to be spending more money. But other than that, there are a few bad apples, so
that's true.
I guess it's test everyone. It's alright for me. Like, I really don't have a problem with it, because if you're not doing drugs, then you shouldn't have a problem. But if you're doing drugs, you know you're getting cut off, right?
No, like I was saying before, I had like a moment of laughing. But I honestly think if you have to get drug tested for a child, you should get drug tested to get money. Because either way, you're getting money from the city. And I think when it comes down to it, I knew a lot of people that are on welfare or that are on food stamps or something that are using the cash money or the food stamp money for buying cigarettes or buying other things besides buying for. And I think
that's alright for me.
I mean, the thing is that New York State taxpayers are basically paying for
the
people on welfare.
You're going off the subject of coupons, talking about welfare.
It's the same thing.
But they're talking about drug testing. They're not talking about...
But that's the reason why they're...
No, I know, but
because
you're going off track of what the question is. Drug testing. You know, what you're saying is now, you know what, if there's such a problem with people buying cigarettes or buying soda and stuff, then they should do restrictions. The same when you can't buy certain items of food, you can't buy it. Like junk food, you can't buy it.
No, I understand that.
So,
I was just saying.
No, I know. There are people who just take advantage of the coupon,
they take advantage
and they buy other things that
but
they shouldn't buy.
I think it's good that they'll do a drug test. Because I mean, if you like I said, if you're taking a drug test for a job, I think you should get a drug test for that because basically you're getting money. So, I mean, I think it should be more in depth, not just a drug test. I think it should be more in depth of doing a major test, honestly, on them, because, like I said, I know people that's really been fucking up the system, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think, I think they need to do a closer look on. I mean, I guess it depends.
I just think it's right. That's a requirement. Then when you guys take a blood test, all that test is for your job, you should take them from your welfare. If you're not doing anything wrong, then you should there should be no problem with it. But if you are doing something wrong, then you're getting cut off.
Well, that's why they have
should there be restrictions on coupons for certain things?
I don't think so. I guess that will be a hot discussion episode. We can always do a hot discussion episode.
We can just do it real quick, like 2 minutes.
That's true.
Like, I don't think it should be restricted. First off, I think if they have a pet, they should add more for the pets only. Because there are people who have cats, dogs, and cannot take care of them. but they get in trouble if they can't take care of them.
Well, I mean, from my opinion, I think
it's all food.
If you,
it's food.
That I understand. I totally understand. But like, I've always grown up in a sense, and I've always heard this: if you can't afford it, don't do it. Like, if you can't, like for people that's what's there, don't start it if you can't.
Don't start a habit if you can't.
If you can't pay for it and you can't continue it.
Whatever.
The same thing with pets. If you cannot pay, if you can't live, yourself, and you can't pay for yourself, and you can't feed yourself, then you should not have a pet.
Yeah.
Or even a child, because that's when.
But sometimes people is not planned. I give you a kitten, I'm like, here, hold my kitten, and when I run away, you're stuck on my cat.
Well,
you don't have to.
You don't have to keep it.
But you feel sorry and you go into it. There are people who have kids and don't plan on it. They use no protection and end up having kids and they're not financially whatever. So they end up having a kid on the first option. But I think there should be something like WIC for babies.
There is WIC.
Okay, I know. It should be like WIC.
It should be like WIC. Okay. That's a good point.
Like a voucher thing where you can buy
like
a couple of foods for the dogs because they're considered people. They're considered family.
That is true because if you have to put when I had a dog, I had to put them
on the lease,
I had to put them on the lease. So basically, if you're putting a pet on the lease, it's basically a human being, like living there. And
what if like there were people who had jobs of their life and they lost it because of the economy. Now they're on welfare. It's not like they had to change their whole entire now their dog can't get the certain food they used to get because they're out of money. So I think there should be like some kind of WIC program just for pets.
There should be, yeah.
There should.
Really quick, oh my god.
And only for pets. You can't mind no.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
Dog food.
I hate to interrupt real quick. I just remembered in my head right now what I wanted to talk about. And it's like we have the 2 minutes, 1 minute time.
Yeah.
But in the next week's Hot Topic thing, I want to talk about Dance with the Stars. The new Dance with the Stars cast was revealed. We'll get into it next week. I know a lot of you know who already is in there. I know already who, you already know who it is.
Solo show.
It's true, I can do a solo show. But there will be a Dance with the Stars, new cast, whatever. So, look out for that one, and look out for our next week's Hot Topic show with Mimi and
Angelina.
And we'll see you next time on Diva.
Bye.
Bye.
I got jeans on.